Hello everyone, this is the second of many videos that I will be creating and publishing on Microsoft Teams. Today, we will focus on channels in Microsoft Teams. First, let's look at what are channels and why do we need them. Channels are dedicated sections within a team to keep conversations organized by specific topics, projects, disciplines, as long as it makes sense to you and your team. You and your team can create, share, and store files and folders within a channel. And files that you share in a channel on the Files tab are stored in SharePoint Online at the backend. Channels are places where conversations happen and where the work actually gets done. There are two types of channels: standard and private. Standard channels are for conversations that everyone in a team can participate in, and private channels limit communication to a subset of people in a team, which is more like a closed group within the team. You can get the maximum benefit of teams and channels when extended with apps, connectors, and bots. Let's dive into creation of channels. Let me create a channel under this team called demo team. To create a channel, click on the three dots here and click add channel. I'm going to name the channel as test channel here, and I can give a description which is optional, and then I have the ability to select whether it is going to be a standard channel or a private channel. So this I will create it as a standard channel and click add, and the channel is created. And let me create another channel. And this time I'm going to make it as a private channel. I'll select private here. So when I create a private channel, there is an additional screen which comes in to select the users within that particular team whom will have access to this channel. So out of the few members inside this particular team, I'm going to add only Manoj to this particular channel. So now Manoj will have access to this apart from myself, since I am the creator of this particular channel. I can make Manoj a member or an owner of this channel, and I click done. So by looking at it, the private channel can be differentiated by a small lock icon next to it. When you create a team, by default, a channel named General is created. So that channel cannot be deleted. By clicking these three dots here, you would get certain options to customize or to configure a channel. Every channel that we have, whether it is a standard or a private channel, you would be able to get an email address. And also, you have the ability to subscribe for channel notifications by clicking on channel notifications. So here, notify me every time there is a new post in this particular channel. So I can either turn it on, off, or have a banner feed. And I can have, if channel mentions, notify me each time a channel is mentioned. Same settings here. And also I have the ability to manage the channel. In the general channel, you get these options here, where you would be able to select anyone can post message or anyone can post show alert that posting will notify everyone, and only owners can post the message. And you have analytics, where you would be able to drop down and select which period of time that you want the analytics to see. You would be able to see how many users are there, how many posts are there, how many replies that have been received, how many apps have been tagged, right? And when was the message has been received, and so on. So when you go into the other custom channels that you have created apart from the default channel, you have a different set of options here. So here you would be able to have channel moderation. By default it is off. You can switch it on, and then you would be able to select who are the moderators. So basically the team owners are by default the moderators, which you can manage by clicking manage here. And you can select who can start a new post. By default only moderators, and team member permissions you'll be able to select here. Again you have the analytics option here where you would be able to see certain details. And also you have the get email address, you have the channel notification similar to the general channel, and then you have the ability to get connectors. Connectors are similar to webhooks where you would be able to add and configure some of these connectors and bots into your channels so that notifications will flow into your channels. I'll show you some of the connectors that I've configured in a different channel. So here under the IT department in the development, if you see, this is an email that is been sent by someone directly to the channel in this particular team, right? Where I'd be able to see the email content, and I can even click on view original email here and it will open up the email, and I can, like a normal thread, click reply and start replying and having a conversation. And also I have connected the Yammer connector here, right? So this is something that I have connected and configured. Every time a user posts something in this particular Yammer group, my team's channel is going to get that particular feed, so that I don't have to go and visit Yammer each and every time. And everyone in this particular group are always updated on what is happening in the organization. Okay, now that we have created a few channels, which are standard and private channels, let's see what we can do within channel. Inside a channel, you can have a conversation. By clicking on this, you can customize the conversation, which I have covered in my previous video. Also, I can attach files from my computer, OneDrive, also browse the teams and channels and upload them. I can send emojis, I can have GIFs, stickers, and I can schedule a meeting, right? And so on. And there are certain other apps which are by default inside the channel. By going into the files tab, I'll be able to see all the files that have been shared. And also by clicking the plus sign here, I have access to all the apps that are available inside the channel and I can add them. So now let me create a file inside the files tab and invite all my team members to edit the file while I am also editing. So to create a file, click on new, go into Word, a name for this file is created. I'm going to enter some dummy data here. And I'm going to start a conversation. I'm going to mention Manoj and ask Manoj, Manoj will be notified, and Manoj will also be able to open the file and edit it. Now you can see that Manoj is connected to this particular file and he is also editing and inserting some text, while I can edit the file while Manoj is editing. So this is the level of collaboration that teams could help us achieve. Wherever we are, we could be working from home, I could be in a different location, Manoj could be in a different location, and we can have about another 10 people, all of us working together on the same document from different places. Now I'm going to close this document. And I'm going to show you that this document is stored in SharePoint at the backend. By clicking these three dots, I can go and select Open in SharePoint. And here you would be able to see that SharePoint has created a site for my team, and inside the documents my file is stored. And I can click on this and go into version history and see all the different versions that are stored here. Why version history is important is because when multiple people start editing the file, we need to have versions. Since the file is in the cloud, the file does not have a save button and it automatically saves. Okay, let's go back to the main channel and see how we can add an app called Planner. I'll click on the plus sign here and select Planner. Planner is a high-level task management tool that is part of Microsoft Office 365, and it can be accessed as a separate app through your mobile or through Office 365. Also, it can be integrated like this to your Teams. So here I'm going to add up a planner, action items, and click save. So once your planner is added, I'm able to add tasks. These are called buckets. So I can rename my buckets according to what I want. This could be a task management or an action items task management tool for my weekly meetings that I have. So I can say this is weekly meeting 1, and this is going to be my weekly meeting 2, and I can have another bucket and so on, right? So I'm going to scroll back, add tasks, set due dates, assign it to people, and add tasks. So likewise, I can keep adding multiple tasks and assign it to people. And the team members can come into the planner, click on the task, and they'll be able to select whether it is started, whether it is in progress, and completed. And they can select the dates, they can give notes, they can add attachments if there are any, they can put up comments, they can mention blockers, they can mention challenges here, all of those, and all of the details will be updated. I can go into charts and see how many tasks that are left, how many tasks that have been assigned, the summary here, along with bucket level distribution, priority wise, and to which user or to which member tasks are being assigned and how many they have completed and so on. You'll be able to see those details. And from the schedule, I'll be able to see what are the upcoming tasks that is coming up so that I can plan my resources, my team members accordingly. So likewise, I'll be able to add multiple apps, Power BI to have my dashboards, Stream to have my videos. If I am using any third-party project management tools such as Jira, I have apps for that. Asana, I have apps for that. Trello, there are apps for that as well. These third-party apps can also be configured as connectors into your channels so that all the notification will be displayed in your channels. That's about it for today. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for this channel.